Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Alchemy with Charlotte, where I show you how you can make DIY, homemade, herbal remedies, and nutritious food easily and at home. So today I will be showing you how I make a super simple, easy, customizable granola. This is just a staple. I know that lots of people just buy it from the store, and I did that up till recently, where I discovered that I can make a huge batch of granola. It will last longer, I know exactly what's in it, and I can change the recipe. And also, not to mention, it doesn't cost $10. It costs whatever I already have thrown together in my cabinets. And so I'm super excited to share this with you. Again, it's super customizable depending on your allergy needs, your ingredients you already have at your house. So don't worry if you don't have all of these specific ingredients. You can change them based off of what you have. Let's get started. Start by preheating your oven to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. You are going to need 6 base ingredients for this recipe, oats being the most important, but you can really choose whatever nuts, seeds, spices you want. And you are going to need an oil and a sweetener. I am using olive oil and maple syrup and a variety of spices. This recipe is so easy. You just combine all the ingredients in a bowl, starting with 3 cups of old-fashioned rolled oats, 1 cup of pumpkin seeds, and I'm using 1 tablespoon of flax seed. Then add 1 cup of your nuts of choice. I'm using almonds and hazelnuts. Then just your spices. I'm using a half teaspoon of coriander, cinnamon, and nutmeg. And this is extra, but I added 1 cup of coconut shaves. I highly recommend it just because they get so toasty and crunchy and delicious in the oven. And don't forget a couple pinches of salt to finish it off. Now I am just stirring the mixture together, making sure it's all well and combined, the salt, the spices, all the nuts, everything. Alright, now that everything is well combined, I am going to add my olive oil and my maple syrup. I just simply made a mixture with the two by whisking together a 1/4 cup of olive oil and a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. You can use different oils such as avocado oil or coconut oil. Now mix this all together so everything is evenly coated in the mixture. So once you are done mixing together, you want it to look like this. Everything is moist and evenly coated, but it is not drenched in your maple syrup and oil. Now just add it to a baking tray lined with parchment paper. I highly recommend using parchment paper just because it's way easier to get off the sheet when you're done. And evenly spread it along the tray just so we get that nice even bake on all of our granola. Now it is time to put our granola in the oven for 30 minutes total, but I'm going to take it out at 15 minutes to stir it to make sure we get a nice even bake on all of our granola. It has been 15 minutes, so I'm just going to check on the granola, see how far it's come along. You can see it's looking a little bit more golden brown, but I really want to make sure everything gets baked, so I am doing a little stir and making sure that it all is crispy and delicious. Flattening it out to make sure it's even before it goes back in the oven for another 15 minutes. Here it is at 30 minutes. The coconut flakes look nice and toasted. Things are really looking nice and golden brown. I'm giving it another stir, and I decided to put it in just for another 5 minutes to really make sure it is crispy. Alright, after those last 5 minutes, the granola was perfect golden and just what I wanted. So the final step is just to transfer it into a container. This is why I recommend the parchment paper at the bottom, because you can see how easy it was for me to just transfer it to a container, simple, easy, and no mess. And that is it. Here is the final product. I really, really love this recipe. It is so delicious and tasty, and I hope you do as well. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more healthy recipes.